Welcome to the Hoop Lounge, your favorite sports podcast. I am the name Uno, and we locked in tonight with Laker Bill. We live every Tuesdays and Thursdays with scores, storylines, and smoke for any bad takes. Tap in, let's lace up, and let the tip off begin. Tonight, we're going to start off with the Laker game. The Lakers win big 125 to 109 against the Nets. The Lakers' big three were back for the ninth time this season. LeBron had 25 and 7. Luka had 24, 6 and 5. And Austin had 15th off the bench. The Nets were led by 21 from Michael Porter. What was your night? What was your thoughts tonight of the game, Bill?
They didn't only play 9 games.
Yeah, they only played 9 games together.
Doggone. Well, they need to start stacking them games up. Good to get in before the All-Star break amidst the trade deadline. And, at least for the night on a minutes restriction for Austin, it didn't look bad, him coming off. It feels like the Lakers, obviously, you can't really take it against Brooklyn, but it looks like we have, that extra umph of firepower, when you kind of, look around. And I feel like it's going to be a morale boost for us. We were kind of sputtering the last month. January wasn't. We were about, 500 in January? We
Yeah,
got,
like a little over.
yeah, so, I think this will help us out and it'll help, the other two out. I just want them to get more games under their belt together now. If they could string something like 30 games or so together, then it'll help us out. Brooklyn is Brooklyn. They
Yeah, yeah. I don't have much to say tonight. It was just a debacle. It was, it was in the first quarter. It just looked like we was just way better than them, and that was just the course of the whole game. When you see Braun jumping from the dotted line, doing dunks and catching lobs off the backboard, we kind of see how this game gonna go. And yeah, it was pretty that it was pretty much that. For the most part, I don't really have much to say on the Lakers. I know the last couple games we've been slipping, but it's been kind of the lack of urgency, I feel like. But with Austin coming back today, kind of felt like we had a little resurgence, a little juice. And yeah, I think the Lakers we're in a prime spot to come in, after All Star break into All Star break with a little fire. So I enjoy it. I
yeah.
knew it was gonna be challenging. We was on an 8 game road streak, so it was gonna be, we was gonna be not the best record coming out of that because that's just a long time being on the road. But I feel like we're doing what we're supposed to do.
Well, we go 5-3 on the road.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That was about where I thought we was gonna be. We gave up a couple of games. I mean, we was up early against Cleveland and lost. And then the Knicks, I thought we were gonna win that Knicks game. But, the Knicks be doing stuff. They kind of been sputtering too in January, to be honest with you. That's why I thought we was gonna get the win. But
Yeah, they needed that win though. They was losing a lot.
uh,
They needed it more than us for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I don't like that the Lakers well, all right, if I think about it, the Lakers in 6 right now, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Who all right, the Lakers being in 6, what's the standings, Jay?
The standings right now, as of today, let's look. As of today, the standings are Lakers are at 5.
Mm.
The Rockets are at 4, Nuggets are at 3, Spurs are 2, Thunder are 1, Timberwolves are 6, Suns are 7, Warriors are 8, and the Clippers are right outside of that. Um, at 9. And then on the East,
I want the 6 seed. Yeah.
the 6 seed.
Yeah.
You
I
want to
want
play the Nuggets
yeah.
in the first round?
Yeah, I think Joker and Luca, that's a wash. They're gonna wash.
No, I don't want nobody. I want all lazy. I want a lazy
Yeah,
team in the first half.
I'm gonna be honest.
Houston
I'd rather us drop to 7.
and play San Antonio. Who's there?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
want to play a young team.
but what that means play in.
I gotta win one. I gotta win one. I just gotta win
Yeah.
one. I ain't gotta win two. I just gotta win one.
Yeah.
I know.
Now I can't lose that
Yeah.
one
I'm
because then I'm
finding
playing the
fire.
Thunder. Then I'm playing the Thunder. So
That,
Yeah, I'm out.
now
all right,
I'm
so
out.
that's what I'm thinking. We stay 6. We need Denver to make us and San Antonio to come down to earth.
Well, I think we're on. I think us. I think we're on our way up. As I
Yeah,
said, we've only had 8 games. It's our 9th game with all our players. So we're on our way to go up once
yeah.
they gel. So I think we're gonna end around the 3rd seed, 4th
Fourth,
seed,
fourth.
around there. I don't think we're gonna fall too much far down, just because right now we're 6-4 in the last 10. Timberwolves are 4-6. Nuggets are 500, and then everybody else, other than the look right now, the hottest niggas are the Rockets. So I see the Rockets kind of, if they add another point guard, they might still go
Keep
up,
going.
keep
Yeah.
going
I'm
up.
just not trying to play nobody sweaty. Like you play Houston, they're they're sweaty. You play even the Suns. The Suns play nasty basketball. They're
I'm,
just running, shooting.
I'll play the
And
Suns. I'll play the Suns. I'll play
it's
the
gonna.
Suns
I'll play the
over.
Suns because we're gonna win, but it's gonna
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
nasty 6 games.
yeah.
It's gonna be nasty 6.
even in I ain't believing in 21 a game Dylan in the playoffs. It
No,
ain't happening.
well, 21 Dylan is on 43%. I'll take that.
Right, right,
I'll
right,
take that. I'll
right,
take that.
right.
It ain't 26 on 41%. No. He barely scraping 20 shooting that thing. Go ahead, big dog.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. I'm gonna get, but just having Book out there because Book ain't really been out there with Dylan like that. And then you're
Uh,
gonna get
hurt.
Jalen back.
They need Jalen back. Once they get
Oh,
Jalen back, then it's
If
gonna
you
look a
get
little different. Yeah.
right, you get them 3 running around,
Yeah.
then like Jalen, all he gotta get is 13 a game. Right. That's what he do in the offs.
If you trade,
All
if you
right, chill,
trade,
chill.
if you traded that for 13, you
I'm hot.
traded KD for 13 points a game?
I
Nah, he
seen
gotta
somebody
go.
said, I seen somebody said KD played 2 seasons in Phoenix
Yeah.
and then have 140-point game and Dylan already got one.
Hey, chill. 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 Hey,
Hey, man,
chill.
Hey, it's nasty, but that is nastier the fact that KD hadn't gotten a 40
that's
over
crazy.
there.
That's crazy.
Did
So,
you we were gonna move topic a little bit. Did you got anything you wanted to say on the Lakers before we change the Lakers
well,
Nets
what
game?
tonight?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, Reeves back, so that was great to see. Um, the Lakers blowing them out, having fun because it hasn't been fun lately. So being able to get out there and have fun, take shots, get the crowd up, get some dunks. I do like that there you just get to have a game on the schedule that's just like, all right, let's have fun a little bit. Let's hoop. Let's just have fun. Um, yeah, I mean, you supposed to beat them by 40. And you do. So you blow them out. So I think the Lakers did exactly what they're supposed to do. It's just what I want to go back to the Knicks one. You dropped the Knicks game, didn't play very well. Dropped Cleveland game, didn't play very well. It's only one person playing well, but I think that's the problem with just the high pick and roll stuff that we always talk about. No guys get a real feel. Like it is gonna those other guys are gonna have roller coaster games. Right. So I'm interested in, like I said, I'm interested in see what it looks like against better teams with Reeves back. Um that way now I want to see if the offense is gonna change a bit. Because
Mhm.
maybe you're using this offense because you're like, yeah, we'll let LeBron come off the ball. and we'll go pick and roll just to give Bron some rest so he could go in the fourth. But but Marcus Markey throwing him lobs and he keep getting tired before the fourth. So
That
I
nigga
need
so
Marcus Hurt
happy
to
to
chill
throw them
out.
joints to Bron. That
Hey,
nigga be
that
closing
boy
his
think it's
eyes,
OA.
yo. He be
He think it's OA. You
he
know,
out there
like
smiling.
I like look, it ain't OA. Chill out, man. I need him for the four.
That's the first thing
But
I
yeah,
thought when Austin came back. I said, Bron ain't caught a off the backboard yet. Soon as
yeah,
Austin come back, throw it off the glass. I said, man,
yeah,
I knew what you was here to do.
yeah. So I just want to see if the offense kind of changes a bit. Rotations are gonna look different as well. So all of that stuff I'm kind of interested in seeing now. Um, but we about to come to a break in a minute because it's gonna be All-Star break. So I think he'll have more time to figure that out. Like actually sit down and say, okay, we got a week off between the break and got guys healthy again. Who do you want to play? I just hope he doesn't experiment too much as far as like, oh, we gonna put this guy in the starting lineup and then have this guy sit out. Oh, we're gonna put Vando and Smart in the lineup and bring Rui and so and so off. And then next game is okay, we're gonna start Rui and like having too many lineup changes, I think have always played like a plague to the Lakers
Mm,
in like past years of like too gimmicky. Like we're trying to be too gimmicky. Like let's just come up with a starting five, play the starting five, and if we have to run into a situation where we need more defenders, then we have defenders to play. If you need a little bit more offense, then you go like the offensive route, like Jake LaRavia, Rui, more offense that way. Maybe even go smaller if you need to. I don't know, but I don't want to get too gimmicky
yeah,
with the lineup or just situations like that. Like, cause I mean, it's two losses away from it getting nasty.
yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
the
that's the good thing about the West, though. Everybody seemed to be
It's nasty for
losing. Yeah,
everybody. It's
everybody
nasty for
seems to be
everybody.
when you win two, you lose one. You know what I mean? That kind of stays the same formula for everybody. So you can't really get over the hump. You know what I mean? There really ain't
Hmm.
no over the hump. Like the Thunder, they 11 losses. And so I think the next after that is 16 or 15. So
15
it's
with
like 15,
Spurs,
16,
then
17.
a
Yeah.
16,
So
17,
yeah, like
18,
everything's like
19.
right there. So
Yeah.
that all Thunder got to do is drop four of them and it's looking different. You know what I mean? It's looking
Don't
different.
play the Spurs no more. You gonna
Yeah.
drop them.
It's looking a little different. But we go to the biggest topic of the day, which is there have been hella moves. The NBA season is not the NBA season without having mid-season trades during the trade deadline and make shit go crazy. The biggest trade of the day so far, we're gonna talk about all three, but the first one is James Harden to the Cavs for Darius Garland. Darius Garland is going to the Clippers. Um, I guess I'm a name all three. I guess y'all tell me if y'all can speak on all three, or y'all can tell me which one sticks out to y'all want to talk about, or whatever y'all want to do it. Um, Another big trade was Triple J to the Utah Jazz for a bunch of plug-in pieces and 3 draft picks. They haven't listed what type of draft picks yet. They just said 3 draft picks, so we don't know if those first round, second round. I do know that they kept this year's draft pick, so
oh
they have this year's draft pick, and we'll see what they do with that. And the last trade we'll talk about today is Anthony Simons traded to the Bulls for Nikola Vucic, and he gets traded to Boston. And like I was just telling Bill before we started airing, Anthony Simon, the Boston, before they traded him for Vucevic, they tried to trade him and a first round pick to the Clippers for Zubac, and the Clippers said hell no. So they end up just dealing with with
Yeah.
Vucevic for Simons. So yeah, Drew, we can start with you. What trade stuck out to you the most?
You know, when I heard it, I didn't like it at first. I was wondering what the Celtics are doing. Like you traded for a guy like Anthony Simons that was gonna be able to bring something up off the bench for you. He was playing well, especially in what we thought was gonna be a down year for the Celtics. But then looking like, oh, he's putting up. He's hooping. Okay, he's playing a nice little role. And then you might be getting Tatum back. So, okay, you got more scoring depth. Defensively, Joe Mazzulla is really good. So he has them playing defense as well. Like, I thought you could be fine with it. So when I first heard the trade, I'm like, I don't like it because I thought you were fine. But Vucevic is nice. Like I ain't even gonna cap. Vucevic is straight, and I can see him fitting the Celtic formula.
Mhm.
Um, you also, I guess, the way that they're going, don't need to go really guard heavy, and I think Anthony Simons made him really, really guard heavy. I think also Anthony Simons kind of takes away from Peyton Pritchard a little bit. So now you can go back to Peyton Pritchard going crazy if you need him to.
Oh yeah, your starting
Um,
lineup. Your starting lineup potentially now is Payton, White,
Derek White, yep,
Brown, Tatum, and Vucevic, which
and,
is
and,
better.
and
Which is a better cohesive, similar lineup to what won you the chip.
right, exactly. So I'm cool with it. Also, it's hard to double off the like the big is a stretch big now. You know what I mean? So like they already have a couple of stretch bigs with like Hauser
It's
and
the
stuff like
difference
that.
of when they had that nigga Porzingis. When they had
Yes,
Porzingis not play, they was kind of
they
guardable.
was
Once
yes.
Porzingis came in, it was like, y'all kind of
Unguardable.
unstoppable,
So
low
so
key.
now you kind of got that again with a spacer again. Um so that once I finally started thinking about it, I'm like, okay, I kind of see where they're trying to like create the same type of championship nucleus that they had just with different players.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I kind
I
of
think
I kind of rock with it for next year
yeah,
because I don't think Tatum's coming back this year.
Nah, nah,
I
nah.
think Boston, to be honest with you, they set themselves up in a way because y'all know I like Vooch. So they set themselves up in a way to where I looked at it and I said, you know what? It makes sense. Not only for next season, but for this season. Because now in Vucevic, you have what you got in Al Horford a little bit and KP a little bit, right? But the thing about Vooch is this: if y'all gonna try and switch everything on defense against Boston now, Vooch gonna put you in the post. You know what I mean? Like Vooch
Yeah, he can
gonna
play in post.
he gonna play in the post. He gonna play on the outside. You know what I mean? He sets really good screens for shooters. That's something that's like that people don't really look at. Is that Vucevic sets really good off-ball screens. And so having like that shooter, like what's his name? The white dude, House is his name Hauser? That him?
Yeah,
Shooters like that, and then having action like Joe likes to run, Vucevic kind of plugs right into that. I knew as soon as Anthony got traded to Boston, he was going to get traded.
Yeah, he's
I
a
knew it.
mm,
flip piece.
Yeah, because I was just like, he gets paid too much for you not to try and flip him. You know what I mean?
okay.
Like you traded him for Drew Holiday, and I was talking to Uno about this before we came on air. I was like, well, you're not going to give up Derek White because you need a smaller defender for when you play those smaller guards, right? So you need that defender for the Jaylen Browns and you know what I mean, the Mitchells and those guys. You know what I'm saying? So you're keeping Derek White because you chose between Derek White and Drew Holiday. So with Drew Holiday gone and you flipped him for Simons, I just knew. I was like, they're not keeping Simons this whole year. There's no way. There's just like they don't care that much about scoring punch. And then once they realize we kind of just doing this as committee anyways, it's not like he's coming in here and putting up the numbers that JT's not. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, cool. You flip him, you get Vooch. I think that was cool. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to let me go to the Bulls situation real quick. I was all Uno because I was saying for sure Mike Conley getting bought out. And then he was like, he didn't know where he was gonna go. I said, he getting bought out and he going to Houston. He gone. He about to go play in Houston, go play, be their point guard that they looking for out there. But they still got 4 other guards. So I think Chicago's not done. They getting off Kobe. He gone.
Yeah, they getting off Kobe. They getting off Wyo.
Yeah.
Ayo, yeah, Ayo.
Ayo. He gone.
Ayo.
And Nick and Mike Conley gone. And they still heavy at the guards. They got too much. I like the Cavs though. I ain't gonna lie. I like the Cavs. They kind of still got enough pieces to make another run at another player.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what they do. The rumors going around that they try to get in the Giannis sweepstakes. So we're gonna see if Emo is better than whoever else they're gonna get traded for. But a lot of these trades ain't sounding too peachy. If I gotta take Draymond Green, Paz, and Moody at a first round,
Moody
for Emo and some first rounds, I'm gonna take Emo in the first round. So I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what picks the Bucks do go with.
Did you hear about Minnesota in the sweepstakes too?
Yeah, I heard about that.
They get.
He said Bill said something good though, because you're gonna get rid of Julius and Nas, and then you ain't gonna have no space. So you really got to get rid of Julius and Rudy to even have space. And then if I'm the Bucks, I don't want Rudy. I don't want Julius neither.
Yeah, but you getting off them. So you want them to get off them.
No, well, you
know, for free.
But that's too much money.
Yeah.
That money ain't adding up. The best deal for them is the Lakers deal for Milwaukee.
Well, yeah, I mean it's a you get a lot, but they're trying to get off of this. Is the thing, they're trying to get off of Giannis and Kuzma.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to
get which we could take. We could take both. But you're depleting your team by taking both. You're depleting your entire team, including Austin. Austin's gone.
Rui,
and then the pick Rui's gone.
Rui's gone.
Vandel's gone.
Smart's
gone. Vincent gone. Money got a match. So everyone that got a free agent deal, gone.
Don't connect. Gone.
Jake Arabia, gone. I don't know.
Jake's staying.
He's on the deal.
No,
but he got 30 mil.
Yeah, but he
didn't get that 30 mil going at that's Kuzma 30. That ain't you gotta match the bread.
Now the
reason why match the bread.
All right, so the reason why I think the Lakers got the best deal, because if the Bucks don't want some of these players, those are expiring deals. You know what I mean? So
right. That's the reason why I said that.
I don't like that deal. All right, what's the point of what is Giannis worth? If Desmond Bane is worth 6 picks,
see, we can't do that.
And Triple J is worth 4 picks, then what the fuck is Giannis worth that you're gonna feel like I'm gonna get? And you're not. To me, I've just put the nigga in purgatory. To be honest with you, I'm gonna just keep him. I re-sign him. He got 3 years left. Any deal I got, the only way that it makes sense to me is if I AD the nigga, which is for a whole year, you sitting on the bench. Then the next year, I'll trade you. Because now you're on your contract year. So it's worth to get the one out. I'm getting one out, and I'll take the expired contracts in. But when you
gotta get a draft pick.
Yeah, we don't have no picks.
You gotta get a draft pick.
And that's the reason why I don't feel he's getting moved until the offseason, because in the offseason, you get to trade your current draft pick and you get to go to the future. You know what I mean? You get to go deeper into the future of your draft picks because now you're in the off season. Right now, you can only go 2 or 3 deep, but you can go 4 or 5 deep when you do that. You know what I'm saying?
I
When you get
think Giannis gets traded, and I do think Milwaukee's the best. I mean, I'm Minnesota. I think Minnesota is the best choice
it's
for
bull, bull.
them.
I think
You
Minnesota.
gotta go. You gotta go. Randall and Big Rudy. I think you go them two, and then you get a pick
Who
because
won?
I think it's a big like I think it's out now. Like you don't want to miss out on this draft. I don't care what pick you get, what round you get. I don't think you want to miss out on this draft.
Because
This
they talking
draft is
about my
so
boy.
good.
Because they talking about my boy going bottom 20 now. I said, "Oh, this draft tripping." I said, "That
Hey,
nigga tripping." And he go
hey,
20.
It's up.
Hey, the Thunder back to back, back to back, back to back, back to
yeah,
back.
cause it's like really, this is one of them drafts you really can't miss.
Yeah, you
Like
ain't.
it's
You
you
can
you
miss,
can't
you
miss.
can miss,
It's
but
some moments.
you know, no, you can't. The thing is, this draft, there's so much talent that you shouldn't miss, but there's so much talent that niggas is gonna take risks, and those
Yeah,
risks is gonna shoot you in your foot,
yeah,
and a lot of teams gonna take them risks because of like you got Luca, you got baby Luca over there, you got other dudes that's
yeah,
nice, that's not really like even Nola Met or from
Yeah,
Tennessee. He
yeah,
not even balling,
yeah.
and he really
He
like
going.
that. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like he
Six
might
ten hooping.
he might fall to somebody and go crazy. So I don't know. It's a crazy draft for sure.
Yeah, so I think that's like the thing. If I can move pieces and get a pick this year, and then next year is supposed to be really good as well. So if I can get a good pick this year and then a good pick next year, I'll take that 2 year window.
Well, yeah, it's the thing of if I can trade you something, keep my pick this year and my pick next year, and gain your pick this year and your pick next year. So I end up with 4,
I need it.
then I'm cooking.
Then I
But
need it.
that's the whole thing. The thing with Minnesota is this: you gave a lot away to get Rudy. You don't have that much to give up and get. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have that much. And that's why it's probably gonna come down to if I'm Milwaukee and I don't want to keep somebody, the ones I don't want to keep is gonna be Rudy and Julius, right? But who has more trade value? Rudy doesn't have that much trade value in the open market. Julius does a little bit, and Daniels does.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think they're gonna come off Jaden
I know, and that's what if I'm Milwaukee, there's no way I'm sending you Giannis, and I'm
without
Jaden.
without talking about Jaden. Yeah,
Yeah,
without talking about Jaden.
because even if I don't want to keep him, the picks that I won't get for Giannis from y'all because y'all traded it away for Rudy, oh, I'm gonna get him for Jaden for sure. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going.
Now I see, and that's the reason why I think it's gonna be so hard the Lakers to get in any trade conversation this year because teams want picks.
Well, we have 3 tradable picks. We do. We have 3 tradable picks. But I don't think Rob, just like you said, I don't think Rob trying to give up this year's pick. Because if
Nah.
we end up in 6, right, and we end up at 20, we can get Kola. We can get old boy from Baylor. We can get, and these were guys who were projected top 10. But since the draft is so deep, you gotta go 20.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be very very hard to miss this year. It's
You know
gonna
what
be
I mean?
very
You
very hard to miss.
you mess around and you're able to get Tahad at 23 and 24. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Late first,
late
late
first.
first, early second.
You know what I'm saying?
Late
Supposedly,
second.
breaking news. Supposedly, James Harden didn't ask for a trade. He denied asking for a trade, and he said that he said it didn't feel like I didn't feel like I was holding up in their future, holding up the Clippers. I didn't want to feel like I was holding the Clippers up in their future. I wanted to actually give them a chance to rebuild, get some draft capital. In Cleveland, I see an opportunity to win in the East. So as much as I wanted to stay in LA and give it a go, I never won one before. So as basketball mind, I think we have a better chance over at Cleveland.
Hey, listen. Harden
James,
gonna turn D Mitch up. D Mitch ain't never played with a player like Harden. Never.
yeah.
Never. And you lose Garland, who Garland's good, don't get me wrong. But you lose a guy like James Harden can do what Garland does,
Mm-hmm.
but score at an elite level. And there ain't nobody really to check him out there in the East.
Well, and then the thing about it, the stuff that James Harden actually struggles with, which is coming through in the time that matters. D Mitch,
Yeah, D Mitch gonna carry it.
yeah,
Yeah.
D
D
Mitch,
Mitch, I done
Yeah.
seen him in the bubble put up 50.
Oh yeah.
50.
Oh
I
yeah.
seen him
Last
50.
year.
I seen him.
Yeah, last year.
What you saying? Huh? Who what?
Yeah.
Where? Huh?
I
yeah,
50.
seen him last year do it.
yeah. Last,
Garland out, Emo out 40, still lost. 45 next game, still lost.
yeah. I mean,
He good.
I think Cleveland did it. I mean, I think I like to trade for Cleveland. I think they did need a little bit more veteran leadership. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been to the finals, but went to Game 7 of the conference finals against Golden State. I mean, how far are you gonna get?
I think he gonna turn emote up.
Oh man, he gonna turn him up. He gonna turn him up. Emo, Jared Allen. And it's another thing. James Harden is back in OKC with defenders behind him.
Yeah.
I can be as lazy as I can
As
be
I
now.
want. About to send it straight to the crib.
It's
He got
just hey, I got beat. Go
he
get it.
he got that. He got D Mitch, but he has like a lot of shooters. Sam Murrell, you know what I mean? They like
Max Strus. They got shooters.
like they got shooters. So it makes sense to me. I think the
That's a
Clippers,
good trade. Gosh, that's a good trade.
Tyson starts over there now. He's shooting that thing. They
yeah,
nice. They got
I
shooters.
I
They
like
got
what
some sweaties too. They just BTA'd us the other day.
yeah,
They was punching and dunking and monkeying
oh yeah,
everything.
them young dudes is nice in Cleveland. I think I like what the Clippers did too. Go
I
ahead,
do.
garlic bread.
Oh no,
And
you had to do that. You had to do Garland. You had to do Garland because at the end of the day, you get a top 10 point guard in the league. You don't have draft capital, so you got to make a move to get younger and better. So you
He
need
young too, right?
Garland.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
How old
need
is Garland? Like 26?
26,
he 26.
26, 25,
Yeah,
25, 26.
Oh yeah,
that's a
I
good pickup.
he fall. If he 26 is almost over with. It's almost over with. Small guards ain't about to last.
He 26.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
26.
2 years, and it's over with.
Over
Well,
with?
oh,
I don't think it's
I
over,
think it's
man.
over with, man.
yeah,
You talking about over with?
It's done, man. All right. So look, I want to talk about that Boo Boo Memphis no reason trade,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you giving up 3 picks for Triple J.
All
I,
right. At
I,
first, I was with y'all. They suck. So there's nothing that they can do to get better. They suck.
okay.
So because you suck, the only thing you can do is be a mismatch. And that is what you created. You created uber mismatches everywhere on the court. Because Laurie goes back to what his position was when you drafted him. You move him to the 3. Now you have Triple J at the 4. And now you have Kessler or Kyle or whoever the fuck you want to play at the 5. You got crazy mismatch. Now, their problem is after George, who they 2?
It's Rook Book.
Ace.
They're nasty. All of them are. They're nasty because they're 40%. All of them
everybody
from the field. 40%. Everybody. So they're nasty because none of them got no certified, and all they certifieds is where another nigga gonna be standing. So Ace, he only want mid-range cook. How you gonna mid-range cook with 3 bigs? Ain't no mid-range cook.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
George want to get to the bucket. Ain't no bucket if we all 3 stacking in the paint, because that's where we scoring. So I'm curious to see where to go, but I understand it.
I like it for the Jazz. I just don't know what Memphis is doing.
No, I think
Memphis ain't doing nothing.
Memphis don't want to. Memphis management, you seeing it here right now. We done paying. We didn't got rid of Bane. We didn't got rid of everybody that got an extension. We didn't got rid of this year, and we got one more to get rid of to Sacramento, and we done paying. Listen, the thing about it is this: I look at Utah with that deal, and I say, y'all about to move marketing, or y'all already know that y'all got a deal for Walker Kessler.
I think it's Ja. I think they're like, we're sending Ja to Miami. We're just trying to figure out what to do as far as like, do we get a player or do we just strip them from all their draft picks? But Miami knows, like, I think Miami does a good job of like, we're gonna keep some draft picks around, but they'll definitely go. Like, Miami's known for going to the undrafted. Like, we'll go to the guys that get undrafted. But like I said, I just think this year you don't want to do that this year. Like, I just think there's too many good players coming out that you like, I need to keep a draft pick. I need to keep one.
Yeah.
But I think he goes to Miami. Like, I would like to see Ja over in Miami, but go get Hero.
Yeah, any team he gets traded to, the high that trade was to get their picks for a Ja. Whatever trade, that Triple G trade, those 4 picks was the picks to get Ja. Like, they're not going to trade for Ja for picks because they can't. His market ain't high. So you're going to trade a player and you're just going to chuck up a second round, 2 second rounds to get. And hopefully those 4 that you got puts you in the conversation to have one this year that you got. I think when it comes to, I'll be looking at certain players and I'll be like, that's all he got traded for. Just come on, let's just come bring him to our team just to do it. If that's all, if you gonna trade Ja for Tyler Hero and
two second rounds,
2 second rounds.
Man,
it's worth it to see what Luka look like at the 2, huh? That's how I look at it. That's how I look at certain. It's worth it. I don't know. It's worth it to me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. If I see that you giving up people for chips, you gave up Triple J for chips. I could have gave you Rui. I could have gave you Rui. Who was even in?
I could have gave you DA.
But we didn't have a 4
I could have gave you DA.
We didn't have a 4 picks though. They wanted them 4 picks.
Them
4 picks was needed. So whoever they was gonna trade was gonna get the best picks.
Come off them 4 picks.
You gonna come off them picks.
And Utah stupid because y'all ain't never been good. So y'all ain't been good and since Karl Malone was there. So
in their mind, they're thinking like this. We got Isaiah Collier on the bench. Kente George come off. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He looked like he's gonna be a starting point guard in the league for a long time. We got a top 10 pick coming into this year in the draft. We fall where we gonna fall. We end up getting.
We got one last year in the draft.
Ace. Yeah, we got Ace and we got Kobe. So we also have Kobe on the bench, and J-Dub's brother who's cooking up. So we got bodies. Now we got Kyle over from Duke. He's going crazy. Kyle Flippington or whatever his name is. He going crazy. If we don't necessarily have to keep drafted. The problem with Detroit was they just needed Cade. All those other draft picks,
Makes sense.
theoretically there wasn't. I didn't need to make those draft picks once I got Cade.
We were just bad, so we had picks.
We had picks, and I'm just waiting for Cade to come do what he do. So if you go in that mindset, to them they feel like Ace that was a top 5 pick. So if you get another top 5 pick, let's say Caleb Williams falls down to you. Let's say fucking Cole Pete. They talking about he falling.
Booze.
Let's say Booze, he falling. Let's say like let's go tall Luca. Like let's you have different body types and skill sets that you can build off of that fit that. So yeah, it may look like we don't know what we're doing, but we're really one rookie
We know
away
exactly what
to
we're
know
doing.
exactly what we're doing. Like, so I really don't. If they get D Mitch went to Utah, D Mitch was 13, 15 pick overall. If I get another one of those, I'm right back top 4, top 5 every year because I built the whole roster out and niggas ain't getting paid. Like Laurie, the only all-star. So Conte George ain't never gonna be an all-star until they win it. So you ain't got to cut about no supermax with him. Russell Kessler, they already said we're not trading him till we get a first-round pick. So until you give us a first-round pick, ain't nobody getting him. So they gonna either keep him forever or they gonna get a first-round pick for him, and they can make it back. You know what I mean? They have the
they gonna they gonna be a nice young team that you just like.
Because
I'm
let's
tired
say
of
we
playing
saying
y'all.
that's saying if Bailey make it. What if Cody becomes the dude? What if Cody Williams becomes the man? So now you got a 6'10 nigga at the 2. Yeah. I can flip Ace for another first rounder. You know what I mean? I could do a lot of different things.
I think that them going with the height is gonna pay dividends for them later. I think that, but man, boy, I tell you what, with all of them draft picks that you gave up for Triple J and the way he been playing, I'm just like,
he 19 again. He averaging 19. 19,
but you know, it's
Olympian.
it could be your environment too. Like he just probably tired of like the job nonsense and is probably tired of, he probably went to management like, look, y'all can just go ahead. Y'all can go ahead. We ain't gotta announce it or nothing like that. But y'all can just go ahead and, move me. Like if y'all thinking about moving somebody, like y'all can go ahead and move me.
That's crazy.
Y'all, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. If y'all thinking about moving somebody,
just go ahead. Y'all can move me.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead, man. Just go. But I do like that they did pick up Walter Clayton Jr. I do like that. Pick up a nice little young guard, especially when you get ready to move, Ja.
They got Vincent too. Don't forget Vincent Williams is nice.
Yeah.
Vincent Williams is a king of ball.
You got one of the Spencer brothers over there too.
Yeah.
That can hoop. Like I like they young talent. But the Jazz doing what they did, yeah, they're looking a little bit like the Spurs. Like if you can hit in the draft and do, like, let's just say they get Cole Pete. You hit in the draft, right? And then you just develop them. You could turn like Bill said with San Antonio. Your starters just become your bench players at that.
Mm-hmm.
Like your older star players just become your bench players. And now you got young guys that are ready to go with the bench talent that's ready to go. You straight for real.
Because you don't look at it crazy if you don't look at it crazy if it's Keontae George, Ace, Laurie, Cole Pete, Triple J. You don't look at it crazy if it's Keontae George, goddamn Ace, Laurie, goddamn Caleb Williams, Triple J. You're not looking at it crazy. You're not looking at it like what they doing. You see exactly what they doing. And it's like Keontae George is 6'7". He's 6'7", the smallest nigga on their team in the starting lineup. I'm cool with that. Like I'm cool.
He didn't already showed you he could put up 43 this year
already.
But that's the whole thing. They get Caleb out of North Carolina. over with. It's
Yeah.
they called. I don't care about it. Cause that's what they missing. They missing a dog. They missing somebody who trying to KG. You know what I mean? Throw the cup in his face, splash. They miss this splash. That's what they need over there in Utah. They need a dog. And if they
Yeah.
him, I'm telling you, it's gonna be fine. But I don't know, man. Who y'all think is left to get traded?
I never would have thought James Harden was gonna get traded. Just because, especially the way that the Clippers have been moving, like the last little bit, like they was trending in the right direction.
Hey,
So
Drew,
I'm thinking it's a little bit more that
I'm
happened
I'm
that
sitting.
James Harden was like, nah, we moving him.
Hey, and Uno, I'm not believing nothing that fool saying. I
Who?
ain't James Harden. Oh, I ain't did it. Nah, shut up. You got to use a no trade clause. You said, yeah, I'm gonna waive it for Clee. I'm gonna waive it for the Clee. And you said that to them, and they knew that. That's why you went. That's why they went with the trade. They knew you was waving it for the Clee. Now, if I'm the Clippers, I'm trying to see if I can get some of my pick back for Kawhi. I ain't gonna lie. What? I ain't lying.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm sending that nigga to Charlotte.
for sure. Okay.
I'm sending him to Charlotte, and we gonna go send you to Purgatory, and I'm gonna get what I can get back with Melo. I'm gonna get Melo back with all the picks I can
You got
get back.
you got to give him a point guard. You ain't got
Who?
no to give him.
Nah, it be all right.
Yeah, they got Sexton over there.
It be all right.
Nah.
You got man over there. You be all right. You be all right. You got baby
Yeah,
AI. You be all right.
you gonna be fine. You gonna be
Uh,
fine. But I need to, yeah. Let's
I'm gonna
just
need
let the
some.
Ball brothers run it.
Yeah, you go let them both over there. Go send them over there. Let Zoe come off the bench for a little bit. Probably move him to the three. Just go ahead and move him to the three.
okay.
And then you be straight. You be straight.
Oh, I like the Clippers
You
young boy.
losing, but you be straight.
I
Oh,
like
it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna
it's,
go.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
step back.
Oh yeah. Good tickets.
I'm gonna go.
They $6 right now. You can go right now.
Yeah, I don't want to see Kawhi. I'm cool.
Hey,
Uh,
he got to go to a team that'll want him. But I don't know who. I feel like somebody else gonna get traded. I didn't think James Harden was gonna get traded, and I think there's another one of them type trades out on the way, to where it's like, oh, I didn't think that this dude was gonna get traded, but
good thing Jimmy tore his shit. He would have been next. Him and Jimmy are they kings of I want my money. Y'all don't want to pay me my extension. Trade me before I make it cancer in here. And they typically get their way. They
they do
typically get their way. So we
because
gonna see if somebody else try to pull that.
they cancer incurable. When they get to doing what they
Oh
do,
no, when they get to going, ain't no way. You ain't no way. You can't do nothing. You
you
can't
got
because James Harden, you have to play him. That's the
yeah.
thing. You can't just not play him. He the best player on your team. So you have to play him. He gonna go to the club. He ain't coming to practice. He walking late to shoot around. He doing the most. He gonna say he ain't talking to the coach. He ain't calling the plays. He ignoring everybody. He not getting on the team bus. Nah, he cancer. Jimmy gonna fight everybody. He cancer. Like he fighting the coaches, the players. Like we gotta get y'all go. We gotta let y'all go. We gotta let y'all go. We gotta let y'all go because y'all just
We
gonna
got
blow it up.
hey, I'm weak because they said that he went to the ASU versus Arizona State game. He didn't go to his own game.
Bro,
James Harden.
yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Y'all talking about rivalry week. Nigga, y'all talking about rivalry. All right. Yeah, I'll show you
Oh
rivalry. All
man.
right.
I said
Last
James Harden.
topic of the day. We're gonna talk about this all-star game. You had a lot to say in the private chat about
Yeah.
Denby going. Also, I think Darren Fox also agreed with you. He said today, You know, there's a team out there that damn near got the lowest record in the West, and they player made it to the All-Star game. So I don't really care about the All-Star game. Even though I don't think he should have made it. So I don't know what his argument was, but how do y'all feel about the reserves? I'll name them so they can be free. Let me see. We did the starters last week. So the reserves, the starters recap: Steph, Luka, Shea, Joker, Victor. That's the West. For the East, Giannis, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, and Tyrese Maxey. For the East, for the reserves, Denny, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Chet, LeBron, and Jamal Murray. And then today, Adam Silver said Kawhi is in it because there has to be a minimum number of American players playing, which is 15 is the minimum. So since there was 14, he added Kawhi to make it 15. And then the reserves from the East is Scotty Barnes, Jalen Duran, Jalen Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell, Pascal, and Karl-Anthony Towns. What are y'all's thoughts on the reserves for the All-Star game? Bill, start with you.
Denny is not no All-Star. He's buns. He's boo-boo. I don't like that. And it goes to show you what Adam Silver had to do today is because they trying to do this stupid format of world be free. And this is the reason why I don't like it. Because you put Denny on there because he had to meet the requirements for the world team because they needed a number. They needed a certain amount.
15. Everybody needs 15.
Everybody needs 15. And that's the reason why it's stupid to me. Because you're going to reward Denny for 25, 6, and 7, and not Laurie for 28, 8, and 8, 8 and 5. You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. If you're going to put a booty person up there, put somebody we know is an all-star, bro. Like, don't put Denny up there. Denny get the ball every time. He only get in 25. You get it. You get in the rock. Like I said in the chat, the person who I said who I would replace him with was who? Kawhi. He got on. You see what I mean? I'm looking at it like this. I don't want if you ain't finna be one of them, bruh, if you ain't getting traded, Denny today wouldn't be getting traded for no 2 first-round picks. He ain't. He getting traded for Kobe White. He ain't what they trying to make him out to be. And listen, I understand that part of my take is coming from a little bit of ignorance, all right? Because I'm not watching Portland at all. And nobody else is. So don't tell me, yeah, Denny. No, he's buns. Like, I don't care what he's doing over there in 10-win Portland. That's where you go when it's over with. You don't go like, come on, man. This is the same. You want to know? And then before I pass it to you, I'm going to just say this. He averaging what Kuzma averaged in Washington. Nobody even batted an eye at Kuz. They had the same record. That's why I don't like it, bro. I don't like it.
I would agree, but I would agree, but they in the play-in. So being in the play-in, if there's not another, who you gonna put? Like if you're looking at the rosters, the person you can argue for other teams is the Spurs for Castle.
Yep.
Julius Randle for the Timberwolves, but I don't even think he's balling. Dylan Brooks for the Suns, and Kawhi for the Clippers.
Dylan should have made it.
I would have took Dylan
sucks.
Yeah, but
Dylan should have made it.
But Dylan's 21 isn't Avi. Avi is literally the entire team. Without Denny, they're not in the play-in. They're not. It's not like we're talking about, for example, Jazz won 16 games. If Laurie got in, there would be the argument of what the fuck does his basketball got to do with Dubs? They got 16 wins.
How many? What's Portland's record?
They're 23 and 27. They're in the play-in. They're the 10th seed.
What's Phoenix's record?
30 and 20.
Oh man,
Dylan has a lot to do with that 30 and 20. Not playing.
It's 4 or 5 games. So it's 4 or 5 games, but your stats aren't. If you were averaging 25, you have an argument. It's not an argument. He would be for sure in. But you're 21 points. You're the second player. I'm the first player on my team, and we're down by 4 games. We're not down by 20 games.
But the thing is with that is that he still had to play a lot of his games without Book and without Jalen Brown. I mean Jalen Green.
So then you give me 25 and we don't have an argument. But you giving me 21, that's not all-star numbers.
But the same reason why you guys are putting Denny in is because he made a jump in his points from what was it, 13 to 20, 16 to what, 23 to 25?
Yeah.
So you made a 9-point jump.
But
did Dylan Brooks make a 9-point jump?
Yeah.
I don't think Dylan Brooks was averaging.
Dylan was at like 14, 15.
So
14, 15.
So you're making a leap too, but you're a big reason why your team has a winning record because you played a lot of games without your number one.
But
no matter if you playing or not, your team's still not as good as you
14,
should be.
14 and 21.
So
14 to 21.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. This gonna be dead the whole thing on my end. Denny ain't doing better right now than Sengun.
Going to.
Sengun ain't even an all-star.
But does he deserve to be an all-star? Do you deserve to be an all-star if you're not even doing what you did last year? Like at the end of the day, they winning, but you averaging 19 points. Nigga, no, you don't deserve to be an all-star when you averaged 28 the year you was an all-star. You winning more, but your stats don't do that. So
but is that the sacrifice?
That's the sacrifice of winning.
But we talking individual stats. We're not talking about team-oriented thing. We talking about all-star seasons. Players that having an all-star season.
He got 19 and what? 10?
Who we talking about right now?
Sengun.
Let me look.
I think it's like 19 and 10.
19 and 8 or something. 19, 8 and 8.
Yeah, he's averaging 21 and 9 on 50%.
Get Denny out of here. Get Denny's out of here.
That is an all-star. That's an all-star. But it's an all-star. It is an all-star. 21 and 9. 21, 9 and 6. Let me see what he averaged last year.
number three team in the West. Man, get Denny's out.
He's up on points. He was 19 last year. He's 21 this year.
Oh no, man.
He's up on assists. He's just down on rebounds by 1. So I can understand if you want to argue Sengun. If you wanted to argue Sengun over Denny, I can see a good argument there. I can see an argument with Kawhi. I can see an argument with I just don't think there's a lot of snubs. Like there's not people that come to my mind and be like, oh, he got snubbed. Because we got to go from the West. Because BI, he should make it, but yeah, he gonna make it over Denny, but he not in the West. So the only West
James Harden
player,
don't deserve 25, 7 and 7.
Is that what he doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
If that's what he doing, then yeah. If that's what he doing, I don't know if that's what he doing, but if that's what he doing, I mean, but then you're putting in 2 all-stars on a losing team.
And that's the thing that I was gonna say. The problem with the format is that you went with this US versus world. That's the problem with the format. Because now you you forced yourself to think of 10 European World All Stars. That's what you've done.
Well, 15.
You forced yourself to go, well, you said 15? You
15.
Yeah.
forced yourself for 15 World All Stars now. That some guys, like when you look at it, where, yeah, you snub more people on the US side that deserve to get in, like a Kawhi, like a James Harden, like a Brandon Ingram. Like for me, I think more like a Dylan Brooks, right? You snub guys like that to fill up the roster of other players that now you got to go into the totem pole of like your team's not even winning, right? So you have a
What?
Pascal Siakam, which
Yeah.
is in there that they team's not winning. You have a Denny Avia that their team's not winning. So you're like,
Hey,
the format's bad. The format's bad. And then I'm gonna even say what else is bad. The format's bad from a standpoint of you made two West teams out of all the you made two US teams out of all the US players. And it's a clear cut obvious what you did in drafting and even getting all-stars. You made it to where one team is full of young all stars. Scotty Brooks, Devin Booker, Cade, Jalen Durant, AE, Chet, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey. Those are clearly under five all-star appearances, guys. And then you have another team that's the older guys. Jalen Brunson, Steph, Jalen Brown, KD, LeBron, Kawhi, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell. These are the guys that are, well, Norman Powell is his first year, but these are obviously the
But
guys that
you're
are in
doing
their
age,
30s.
age, but yeah, age.
Yeah. So you're going young all stars versus old all stars versus world. So it's like it's even nastier because it's clearly obvious what you're doing. So it doesn't
Are those
seem
the
even
teams? I
well
didn't know
does
that was the teams. That was the teams.
yeah.
those are the
They
splits.
released the teams, and those were the teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hold
tell
on,
you
I
again.
got, I
It's
got, I got.
Hey, I got you. I sent it to you right
Oh,
here. I
those
sent it to
are
you
the
right here.
teams.
I sent it to you right here. Go ahead, read it. Read it.
Oh my god, no, that's nasty, yo. That's nasty. Team one: Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Cade, Jalen Duran, AE, Shet, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey. Second U.S. team: Jalen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph, KD, LeBron, Kawhi, Donovan Mitchell, Nolan Powell. The world team: Giannis, Denny, Luca, Shea, Joker, Jamal, Pascal, Cat, and Victor. Oh, the world team about to put ass to beat to ass.
Yeah.
They about to beat the shit out of both teams.
Both teams. See,
They
they
about to
knew what
beat the
they was
shit out
doing.
of both teams.
They knew what they was doing.
What
They
did
knew
y'all?
what they was doing.
Y'all
They
got
want their whole thing is this ever since Team USA, their whole thing has been the world versus US. And the last couple champions, I mean the last couple MVPs have been world players. So it's been this tug of war of who's better. So they definitely are pulling the strings to making sure that the world has a better roster. But you're trying to they literally made it to where the two end teams are gonna be team B with
Yeah,
LeBron,
yeah,
Lucas, I
yeah.
mean with LeBron, Steph, them versus the world team. And now you get what everybody was saying was you get the best players on one team with the US versus the best players against the world to duke it out for the chip. And I just think it's puppeteered. It's so
But
puppeteered that
they
it's
don't even
so
have a big. I'm over here looking at the B team. The B team don't even have a big.
no.
no.
They have
Their
Chet
biggest guy is
and
LeBron
Durant.
James. Their biggest guy is LeBron James at 6'10". Kevin Durant, my fault. Kevin Durant at 7 foot is their biggest player.
Why didn't they give Jalen Durant or Chet to the other team?
Because yeah, see, I told you. Because this is under 25. This is
Why
under
is
27.
Jalen Johnson, Shet, and Jalen Duran on one team with Scotty Barnes.
Oh, let me tell you something. You ain't gonna see that old head team play against that world team. You ain't gonna see it, B. You ain't gonna see it.
Yeah, I don't even think the old head team gonna win. They can't.
They can't.
They can't win. They don't have enough bigs. Bron ain't gonna be out there to get rebounds.
I think what you're gonna see is, and I don't know how the format goes, but I can see it being that world team play team B first, and then team B US team versus team A US plays each other to
Dog, it
see
has
who
to be
plays the
4 teams.
championship.
How the fuck you gonna do 3 teams?
That's the thing that I'm saying is corn.
Oh yes, the fourth team is gonna be the winner of the Rising Star
rookies?
Challenge. The rookies and the Rising Star. I think so. No, it says 3 teams will compete in a one-round robin tournament with the
How?
top 2 teams advancing to the championship game Sunday.
How? That don't make no sense.
So yeah, I'm guessing it's like
All 3 teams playing, the one with the losing record gets out. Okay, what if we all
Gets-
win one and lose one? What the fuck are y'all talking about?
yeah, I guess that's what it. Yeah, see, I don't know what they're doing. It's real gimmicky. Like they're trying to force this. They're trying to force all this narrative going, and it's not good because, like you said, there's guys that deserve to get in. Like why is Carl Anthony? I know he's done this before, but why is Carl Anthony Towns with the world? Because you needed to pick from the East, and you picked a big Carl Anthony. You picked a player that's like, oh well, he also claims Dominican Republic, so we just gonna put him with the world.
Yeah, he
Like,
denied to play with us, and he wanted to go play with the DR. But my biggest thing is they gonna trot out a lineup of Shea, Luca, and 3 bigs.
Wimby, Yoke.
Embiid, Jokic, and Greek.
Well, I don't think Giannis is gonna play because he's
Giannis
hurt.
ain't playing.
But they for
So
sure
they're
gonna
gonna
go.
replace Giannis with Sangoon.
No, I think that's.
What
But
about
I
the
think that's the replacement. I think Giannis isn't playing, so they were like, "Well, we can't play another. We can't put another European player in there because then
No,
one of the teams are gonna be in."
Adam Silver said literally there was an uneven number for US, so I added Kawhi.
Right, but I think the reason why they added is because Giannis isn't playing. So if you would have just added another European player, like if you would have added Sengun, then another play, like one of the U.S. teams would have been uneven. So he was like, "So forget about that. We're just gonna go add. I'm gonna just add Kawhi and put him in on one side."
but Ansane Goons out the West. So
But it won't matter because it's East, it's
It
world.
would it's world. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter because it's world.
but
But that's the reason why I think Carl Anthony Town was gonna be a world. I mean, was gonna be a US, and because Giannis was gonna play.
Oh, so you're saying that Carl Anthony Towns' replacement was Giannis's world replacement?
Was
That's
world replacement, and then they needed another US guy. So they
US,
was like,
yeah.
we gonna
Kawhi.
put Kawhi in there. But
So
it to me it's just I mean, I think one of their lineups is gonna be SGA. I can see Jamal, SGA, Yoke, Vic, Luca. And then coming off the bench, you got Pascal, Cat, and you got Denny. But I don't like the format. Like it sounds better than what it is, but it's so like almost undeserving.
I'm
Because
gonna
if you would have just picked East versus West, see, and it's the reason why I kind of don't like it because everybody was going off and I like this player, but everybody was going off hoorah for Jamal Murray making his first All-Star game. Well, yeah, he makes his first All-Star game because of this format.
yeah, in the gimmick.
Right.
Because of the gimmick, you make your first All-Star. I ain't gonna hate on
Right.
you. You was hooping without Joker. But you make your first All-Star.
But SGA, Luca, and Book, you don't make it. You don't make it in the West. Because
Yeah.
those four players, those four, are now Western players.
Yeah.
So you don't make it, but
And
you make it in the gimmick. Denny Avia makes it in the gimmick.
yeah, he don't make
Pascal makes it again in the gimmick.
because
So like,
you're taking Brandon Ingram's spot just because you're from the world.
right.
Like because Brandon Ingram deserves to be an all-star this year. But because he from America, he ain't getting it. Now, I'll
He
tell
ain't
you,
getting it.
if they do this with these 3 teams next year like this, then they just need to have an all rookie sophomore team and let all of the young boys that's coming in play with Coop and Con Nipple. And
Yeah,
then
just mix them up. Just make it one team.
one team and tell them to go get them old heads out of here.
Yeah, just at this point, get I'm a just by not doing nothing crazy, get rid of the celebrity game. That's done. Get rid of celebrity game and you go. I would even like to see a mix. I would even like to see a mix of rookie sophomores. Let them play, right? Just mix it up, let them play. But then you can also just do like you could just play your all-star game and then just let Sunday be the dunk contest, the 3-point contest. That's the main event. Like that's the best thing that the All-Star weekend does is the Saturday game. Or the Saturday day, actually. The Saturday is the best thing that the All-Star week does. But I just don't think it's a cool format. People get snubbed in this format. And yeah, I honestly think, well, it all depends. It all depends on how this goes. But I just don't see them bringing this back.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I
it's
don't
funny.
see it
It's
either.
funny that the best All Star game we had was the Kobe format, which is you play 4 quarters and at the end of the last 24, you got to score the last 24 points, whatever that is. Like it's just a point thing. You got more people to actually play. Like those last 24 points was what Bron hit a game winner on one. AD had game winning free throw on one. I think the only reason why they stopped doing it is because one year was a blowout.
Hmm.
And then they were like, okay, maybe we got to change the format up again because it's really just the All Stars playing. So if the world comes out and tiptoes around and don't play, then they're gonna be like, well, we might as well just get rid of the format because they're not playing here. Like they're trying to make it competitive. The thing is that the U.S. players don't care enough. They like, I don't care what you do to the format. I'm not playing, and I don't care to play. I mean, you see what last year LeBron just said I ain't playing
Yeah,
on the day.
nigga
The
said,
year before that,
Hey,
wasn't it Jimmy Butler did the same thing?
yeah.
hey, ain't gonna
He was
lie.
just drunk out his head, just showed up to the All-Star game drunk and said, I ain't
Toasted.
playing.
I ain't playing. Don't even put me in.
They put me in the mix.
Put me in. Nigga eating popcorn. I'm good, yeah. I'm good.
I
I'm
Full
lit, y'all.
jersey,
Eyes
full
that
jersey
closed, eating
lit.
popcorn, nigga. Lit.
He was full jersey lit with shades on, eating popcorn on the bench.
lit.
It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the most old head something I would do for sure. I'm pulling up to the game. I ain't told nobody.
I
But
ain't
I
playing today.
Yeah,
ain't playing today.
Nigga on
No,
the way to the car. I ain't playing today. I'm cool. I ain't feel
all
like
the
playing
way
today.
back to the hotel.
What?
What
I ain't
time the
playing today.
game?
What time
no,
to get? Oh no, I ain't playing tomorrow.
Game
I
at
ain't playing tomorrow.
4:30.
I ain't playing.
I just got back at 8 a.m.
I ain't playing tomorrow. I ain't
I'm
playing.
good.
I just got to bed. I ain't playing tonight. It's in LA. I
But yeah, breaking news. And we'll talk about it on on next week or Thursday or whatever. But Elijah Arenas had his breakout game. He had 29 and 6 today.
Ooh, I gotta watch.
Finally had his game back and then got they dub. But before we get out of here, y'all want anything else y'all want to talk about before we get
Yeah,
out of here?
I want to give a quick shout out to we were just talking about him, Isaiah Collier, man, youngest player to drop 20 assists in a regular season game today.
Oh
Damn.
shit!
So
Shout out him.
that's crazy.
Oh
Damn.
damn!
You
Shout out him.
huh?
20,
SC
tw-
up.
USC
20
going
yeah.
crazy, huh?
SC up. SC up. Yeah, SC up right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that
had
boy.
20 assists. I think
That boy.
he beat Darren Williams, who had 15
Damn,
in
that's
his
what.
rookie year, something
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
know how
So
he was the number one pick coming out of high school, but anyway, yeah, that nigga.
You think Elijah gonna declare?
No,
yeah,
he
yeah,
shouldn't. He's going to, but he shouldn't.
yeah. And
Ooh,
he
if
gonna be
he
a steal.
ooh,
Yeah,
He
he
gonna be
gonna
a
go
steal.
late. He gonna go late first round, and whoever
Yeah,
get
second
him,
round, early
yeah,
second.
whoever get him, going
he
good
going.
bag, good bag.
He going to Miami.
Oh yeah, nah, Boston probably.
He gonna go somewhere. He gonna play. Probably go to Atlanta.
Oh, that'd be cold.
Probably go to Atlanta. Put him at the
Atlanta,
2.
we go.
I'll put him at the 2 over there with Jalen Johnson.
Let him
Them
speak.
niggas, little spin. And he go crazy. But before we get out of here, I want to leave y'all with a very special message. Wake up every day, strive for perfection. And when you fall short, because you definitely will fall short, wake up and do it again. This is the Hoop Lounge. I'm the name Uno. That's Laker Bill, and that is Drew. And we will see y'all on Thursday. Peace.